Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Tanya Sidegigcrafts. Guys, do you see anything different on my desk today? Anything? I'm glad you're here with me today. I want to make a card. So I have been watching Crafty Roulette, the Craft Roulette. Anyways, some of you may have heard of it. Some of you may have not. I'll be linking them in the description down below. So if you're interested in checking them out, it's a really fun thing. And they're making cards over there, and they do a roulette wheel and decide on what the parameters are for that card each week. So I'm actually thinking about making two today. Oops, that's for something else. And I've got some papers out. I think I'm going to make up my own measurement. So I don't know how big a slimline is. The card has to be a slimline this week. And wait, where's my list? Where's my list? My list is, okay, so these are the 4 parameters that were chosen this week for week number 251. Slimline, has to be a slimline card. Lumberjack colors, that could be whatever lumberjack colors look like. Cap hat, a cap or a hat. Or I'm thinking capital letters. Hey. And lace. All right, I think I can do this, guys. I think I can. So here we are. I've got some lumberjack colors. What? I have these papers. They're flannel. Why wouldn't that work? I think it will. I've got capital letters, and I think I had, oh shoot, I only cut this out once. I'll have to cut out one more, but that's okay. I can do that. And then that's for something else. I don't need this. I was going to make a Valentine and do hugs and kisses. I only have one and it doesn't quite work. Anyway, I'll do that another time. And then I don't need this anymore. That was going to be my lumberjack colors. Lace. I did an embossed paper and we're going to ink on this and stuff. But I think this would be really, really cute, don't you? So I need to figure out, I was thinking about maybe something with this too, this lacy rose, but I don't know about that one yet. So here we go. First of all, we need to figure out what a slimline card measurements are. Are there specific measurements for a slimline card? Probably, and I should have figured that out. But here, let me use this real quick. I have my iPad sitting right here. I can use this. I can figure this out. I was going to do that, and I hit record instead. Slimline card measurements. Slim line card size measurements. There it is. There we go. Okay. 3.5 by 8.5 is a standard. 3.5 by 8.5. So it's going to be 7 by 8.5 is the size I would need my paper. What did I say? 7 by 8.5? That's easy enough. Actually, let's use a different color. I don't need to use white. 7 by 8.5. This might be, ooh, lumberjack colors. Guys, I could use a brownish neutral tan. That would be perfect. 7 by 8.5. I'm going to need 2 of these babies. Let's use something different. Would this color be pretty on here? Should I use a different one for that one? It's definitely pretty for the other one, but let's pick something different for that paper. Let's do, how about gray? That could be a lumberjackish color. You guys, it's a fun challenge. Like I said, if you haven't checked it out, check it out. Somebody suggested it to me and I was like, that sounds like a lot of fun. And I think it is. I've watched 2 episodes now and I thought, you know what, this week I need to participate. So here I am. This is not the same measurement, guys. Oh, I see why. Because there's a, that's okay. There's an edge on that one. So we'll go 7 by 8.5. We'll do 8.5 by 7. I've got both pieces here. 8.5 by 7. And then let's set this aside. Actually, no, let's don't set it aside. We're going to need 3.5 by 8.5. So 3 1/4 by 8 1/4. 3 1/4. This should be about right. 8 1/4. 8.5 to 8 1/4. There we go. All right, we shouldn't need to do any more cutting. This should be a really simple card. It really, really should. So I'll need to cut this yet. But okay, so we've got our base color, our base papers. What? Make sure that didn't get on the carpet. Okay, good, it didn't. Now we need to go this way. So we're going to fold in half on the thin side. Boy, that's really narrow, isn't it? And I need my bone folder. Uh-oh, I might have to. Okay. Might have to ink that one too a little bit because it's got a white core in that paper. This one too, huh? Okay, set those aside. And then these should fit perfectly. So that will go here. That will go here. And then I was thinking, now I got to incorporate this in here somehow because that's my lace. So I could do like a strip like here. And then we can do hug right there in the middle. What did I miss? Am I missing something? What did I say? Slimline, lumberjack colors, capitals, and lace. Oh my gosh. No, I didn't miss anything at all. Let's do 2 inches on this. Oh, we can still add some things to it though. Let's do 4 inches and then cut that in half. 2 inches. And I wanted to deepen the color on this paper. And that's why I was thinking this would be pretty. That's an extra. But this would be cute, right? We can definitely, oh, well, I should have probably done something a little more with that. Like take, this should be 3 1/4. Just the edge off there. Yeah. So I've got these ink pads. I wanted to see what this color looks like because it looks like the color I'm aiming for, but I don't know. I don't know. So let's get out a little brush. I hope you guys are doing great. I'm so glad you're here. I've been struggling to make some videos lately, guys. What is happening here? This is supposed to be clear. What's on this? Something's on there, I guess. What was I gonna say? I've been struggling to make some videos. My back has been hurting a bit. So when I've come home, I've just been going to bed and relaxing because it just hurts so much. But I'm feeling a lot better today. I did take some medication and that's helping. But on the struggle bus. And I think most of my brushes, guys, are in the, that's okay. We'll do something different. We'll do it this way. They're still in my tote from traveling. So let's try this color because I think this is the color I want, or closer to it. It appears so, but you know how these are. They're kind of hard to see. Do we want that one? It's kind of more of a raspberry. Or do we want something, see, that's more pink. That's more pink. I don't want this one. We want the one that's closer to raspberry. So I wanted to darken it, not make it lighter. So we're just going to go over the top. You can see the white. You can see, let me see it, show you this one. You can see the white core coming through from the embossing, but when you darken it with the ink, it kind of really deepens it and makes the makes it more the design more pronounced is I think what I'm trying to say, because that sponge will actually hit those top points and won't get down into the bottom, into the creases so much. A little bit maybe, but this is a great way to do that. Just add a little more dimension, a little more depth to it. And then I'm actually going to go around the edges too, just to make sure we've got that darkened up. So I thought this game might be kind of fun too, to keep me motivated to for Cards for Kindness for this next year. If I'm trying to make, you know, if I have parameters for at least one card each week, that could help me to know what kind of card to make. So if you guys want to play along, please do. I know the channel's their channel's trying to hit, I think it's 100,000 is where they're at. It's their next goal. They've got a lot of folks and a Facebook group to boot. So you want to check that out as well. It's a whole community. And I'm definitely going to be playing along. I think it's just a lot of fun. So why not? Okay, and then because I did that, I think I'm going to go around the edges here and just kind of red them up. It won't show too much, but it'll show enough. It'll be one of those hidden details that isn't always noticeable. And I think what I'd like to do, I think I'd like to sew it as well. We're going to go around this one too. All right, we can put that ink pad away. We're done with that. Now, another thing I'd like to do, I'm going to sew around these, but what I'd also like to do is I'd like to make some more of these so that they stand up a little bit. We're going to put some dimension underneath there. So what I'm going to do, sorry guys, I'm off the thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut the video for a second, come back with more pieces that we can glue together and make them bigger, and then we will add these on here. Well, I'll have these sewn as well. And I think I just want to put them like right there. I think that's really cute. Okay, so we'll even put just a little bit of glue right there. This is a simple card. This was easy. This one. I was going to do Raggedy Ann and Andy, but I think that those die cuts can be a little bit complicated sometimes and can take some time. And I'm not sure I'm up for it today. Maybe on my day off. Maybe we'll do that. Well, I want to make some Valentines with them because I love them for Valentine's Day. They're so cute. I think what's more Valentine's than Raggedy Ann and Andy, right? I'm just putting it in the middle so that my sewing machine doesn't hit it. Hit the glue. Okay, this one too. Got our lace, we've got our lumberjack colors, we've got our capital letters. Slimline card, be right back. All right, so I've got these done. You guys, I did this one out of brown paper and put it in my wood embossing folder because, you know, lumberjack colors. It's lumberjack, it's wood, and there's actually still some ink in there, so it kind of inked it a little bit, which was a little bit surprising, but it was a nice surprise. So it added some cool effect to that one too. Let's start putting this stuff together. Oh, I didn't sew yet. Well, since we're here, let's go ahead. We're going to glue these together, and then I will sew and come back. And there should be one more layer of this one. I must have left across the room here. Did I? Did I? I did. I left it in the die cut. Now the die cut is one from my stash. I don't remember where I got it, so I apologize for that. But I'm sure there's probably an easy source. there where you could just put hug die cut, and I bet it would come up, or something very similar. So give that a shot if you're looking for it. Am I on screen? I am. All right, I think these are going to be so cute. I think I like the one with the brown hug better for the crafty roulette, because you got to send in your picture of your card when you're done with it, and I think you have till Sunday to send it in, which is today. So each week they do the roulette on Friday and decide the parameters for the card, and then you have, I think, till Sunday to get it done and post it, and then they post the cards the next week, which I think is pretty cool. And they do games and prizes and all kinds of fun things. So check it out. Check it out. Some people have been doing this for years. I just heard about it. I didn't know anything about it. And I'm just so excited to have found this funness. All right, there's that one. And then we're going to put the blue one on this one. Yes, the blue one on this one. Still on screen? I am. So if you have played this game before or knew about the channel before, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you enjoy about it. I think it's just super fun. Even if I didn't decide to participate, I think it's fun to watch anyway. Cracks me up. They make up their own little commercials, and it's really cool. All right. There we go. I haven't been swapping as much lately. I can't ship from my house anymore, so shipping is a little more difficult these days. I have to be able to get to the post office during, times when they're open when I'm not at work, and that makes it a little harder. So I'm not swapping as much, but we're shipping out of my house, so that does make it a little harder to schedule things sometimes. All right, there we go. Just kind of getting these edges. Some of them kind of cut funny because I rolled it through the machine a couple times, and so it's got, some of them have little slivers of paper on them. So just trying to rub those down. And then I can't glue that on yet because I gotta go sew. I do want to sew it. I think it would just add to the rustic prettiness of it. And I want to do it before I put the card together. Hopefully I'll be able to get a computer again and start shipping like I used to. But until I can get a computer that works, I'm just not able to right now, like I was. Can't do cups. There's so many things. I didn't realize I relied on a computer so heavily. And it's just a few things, but without it, there's definitely some things I can't do. Can't print digitals. So design teams won't work. There's just so many things. Things I can't really participate in if I can't print from my computer. And I don't know if my printer will print from my phone. So I don't know. Still something I need to figure out. Okay, there we go. That one looks good. I got most of the slivers off of there. This one was wet. I think it's okay now. Let's put the glue on this part and then lay that one on top. It'll be easier, I think. Since that one's starting to curl. Okay. I like that. I'm glad I did that. That's kind of fun. Okay, let's see if I can get that slid on there. This one's a little harder to work with. I think the embossing folder kind of stretches the paper a little bit, doesn't it? Just a bit, maybe. I think I can get it to work in such a way that will be acceptable. Yes, I think so. But I'm seeing down here, I've got a little bit of a brown gap. So I think what I'll do is just use some ink to get that fixed. And I think I'll use my brush to do that. And my brown of some sort. Did I leave those all in the bag too? Have I not used my brown yet lately since I've been home? What's going on? Well, maybe not. Well, I guess that makes sense since I don't have any nearby. Well, let's see if this will work. It's not gonna. Not really. Okay, but then if that won't work, what about scissors? Let me guess. Those are still in there too. Oh. Really? You guys, I haven't inked anything lately. What's up with that? Do I dare with these scissors? Is it this important to me? How important is it? It's bugging me. These are really big scissors. Because my Tim Holtz scissors are probably packed up with my inks. Let me see if I can get. No, doggone it. I can't. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. I'll tell you what. Here's what we're going to do. When I cut off the camera in like 2 seconds, I'm going to go ahead and sew these and find that ink. We're going to fix it. See you in a minute. All right, guys. So inks have been located. Papers have been sewn. And now, to start putting this together and fixing it up, let's see. Let's start with the inking part. Scorched timber, not oxide, not oxide. We want the ink. That'll work, right? So, I took all kinds of inks with me. I didn't use them all at the retreat, but I did take a bunch with me because I thought they would be fun to have there, and you just never know with me. It was really, really hard to pack because I just didn't know what to pack, what I would want to use. Oh, shucks. You know what's going to happen? It's going to affect the whole thing if I do it, if I'm not careful. So I'm going to have to be careful how I do this. I don't want it all to be scorched timber color. But let's try something else. Let's try this one. See, the thing is, I don't know if I can get in there. I did not find the scissors. Oh, but I do have something else I can use. I can use my little clipper thingy for my sewing machine. I think this will cut paper. I don't need to cut much, just need to chomp this little part right here. Just a touch. I can tell you where I got these things. These were 99 cents on Temu a while back, a long while back. I haven't shopped at Temu forever, for a long time now. But I think I got myself like 2 pairs. I'm so glad I did, because they are inexpensive, but they're super sharp. And I just keep them at my sewing machine for threads, you know? So I don't have to leave my scissors over there. Just gonna trim up these little tiny pieces that didn't quite match up. I get the edges with the sponge, but these little guys that bug me. Okay, now the rest I think I can do this with. Without messing the whole thing up. And I guess I'm okay if part of it shows. Probably should have used like black or something, would have been a better choice. And right there. Something that would have been a little darker. Less obvious. Okay, we're going to be happy with that. And I think it's good. Let's put those in the drawer. When I'm done with this video, I want to put all of my inks on the wall in front of me. Because when I moved my office or my craft room around, I have not done that yet. It's still on the other wall. And I want all of my ink where I can reach it, where I can see it and reach it. And that's where I want it, is on the wall in front of me. It makes the most sense. And I think that I've got a filing cabinet in the other room. I know most people don't have filing cabinets anymore these days, but I still have one in the other room. And I was thinking I could probably use that for storage in here. Why in the world not? So I think I'm going to be moving that in here. And maybe, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to put it by... I have a couple different things I could do with it. I could put my fabric in it and put it over in the sewing section, get that stuff out of the way, out of sight, because it's just ugly. Or I could put it over by my die cutter, put my cuts in there and my scrap papers. That's my other option. And I'm just not sure exactly. I just realized I could do this last night. So I'm not exactly sure which way I want to go with it yet. But within the next few days, I'm hoping to have that done. I'm eyeballing and I think that's pretty straight. I hope I'm right. I'm sure somebody will tell me if I'm not. Hug. So cute. I really like this. This is going on the gray one. Mm-hmm. There we go. And we'll lay that in the middle there. That is so cute. That is so cute. It looks so cozy. Looks like a warm hug, doesn't it? I love it. Make sure it's just all pressed down. And you know what would be cute too is taking a piece of trim that's attached to something. I don't know if I want to do that or not. Or I have butcher's twine. Let's try something. I just found this. Michelle gave it to me last year, I think, for, well, somebody did for Valentine's Day. I think it was Michelle, because it was in with her stuff that she gave me. So I was thinking maybe if I can find the end of it, maybe we could use this and maybe wrap it around a couple times. And tie it. What do you guys think about that? We'll have two very different cards, but yet the same kind of thing. Let's try it and see what it looks like. I think I might like it. Ugh, if I can keep it tight. might have to retie that, but I think that's cute, actually. Let's try to make it a little tighter. And maybe we could tie it like around the string so that they all come together in the middle. Can we do that? Like that. And then we'll tie this here. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's cut that a little smaller. We'll cut that a little smaller. And then we'll put that hug. Where'd that hug go? Here's that hug. Right here. Oh, this is my favorite. This is my favorite for sure. For that favorite lumberjack in your life, a wooden hug. Definitely my fave. Okay, let's press that down. Now I feel like the other one's missing something because it doesn't have the string on it. I think it's cute too. You know, it would be cute. I wonder if I have a couple of brads that I could just glue there. I don't want to poke them through because that would leave them open on the inside. However, I could cut the legs off of the brads and then you just use the cap of it. We'll try that. And then this is going to go right here. Oh, I love it. This is so cute. What a great idea. What a great idea. I didn't have an idea, so I'm really excited about my idea. It just kind of came to me. I was like, hey, I think that'll work. And then you guys were here for the rest of it. You know how it went. One step at a time, right? All right, let me grab my brads and see. Oh, you know what? I think I have some. Ooh, I think I have some in here that have like something on the top of it. Like I don't know if it's like a screw bit or. Hold on. Because I tossed them in here. I didn't want to put them away. I didn't feel like it. That's not it. Oh, I think I see them falling to the bottom, which is fine. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Nope. I got an itchy eye, guys. Here's one. Yep, look at that. Okay, let's use, there's one. I only need two. There's one. Okay, perfect. That's what we're gonna do. I don't know why I'm thinking these are just manly, but they kind of are with lumberjack colors, right? The red, white, and blue. Okay, so here's my thought. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna cut the legs off of it. And for that, I need my wire cutter. And we're gonna just open this up. Let me press this down a little bit. I didn't spend much time pressing this down. And I'm afraid it might not be stuck quite right. And I'm kind of not liking all that thread in there. Kind of bunched in there. All right, let's set that aside a second. And I just want to cut these. If I do it right, make sure this doesn't fly and hit me in the face or something. cut close enough for my taste. Let's try that again. That's better. Try this one. Okay, I can work with that. Where's the second one? There it is. I think I can cut these both at the same time. I'm not going to try to cut them both at the same time. That's silly. We'll just do one by one. Probably safer. Come on, get closer. There. Okay, let me throw these away before I step on them. Now let's see what we can do. So I just cut those legs off of there, and I'm going to try to bend them back in. So that they stay underneath. That one's kind of bent up, but that's fixed. Okay, cool. Cool, cool. This one too. Using what we've got. All right, I think that's good. Okay, so let's see if this is hot enough. It is. We're just gonna plop that one there like it was screwed on there. And same goes for this one. Eyeballing in the middle. Right there. Oh, that's cute. If I had 4, I might have gotten out. I probably wouldn't have. I like this. Probably wouldn't have. I probably would have done it just the same. So there we go. We've got 2 actually very masculine cards, don't we? I like this. I like them both. Which one should I do? Which one should I post? I can only post one. I'm still leaning towards this one. Just because the parameters with the lumberjack and the wood. I think that's the one I'm leaning towards. But I love them both. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope you'll be inspired to create too. Go check out the channel, guys. I think you'll like it. I'm going to be probably participating in it a lot. So you might see more of these creations, or maybe not. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to say I'm going to do it every week, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try to get these done and just have some fun. So thank you for being here. Thanks for all your love and support. If you have not already, I hope that you will subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.